Now quickly on to our next session, and the topic is transforming Eastern India's railways, innovations in track technology and infrastructure. It focuses on the adoption of cutting-edge track technologies and infrastructure innovations to modernize the region's rail network. These advancements aim to enhance efficiency, safety and connectivity, driving economic growth and sustainable development across Eastern India. For this session, I kindly request Ms. Chahat Jain from ABP Network to please join us on stage. And I kindly request Mr. Ayush Khaitan, Executive Director, Rahi Group. Can we have huge round of applause for him, everyone? Mr. Ayush Khaitan has played a key role in major railway and metro infrastructure projects, including the Kolkata Metro's Phase 2 and 3 ballistic track work. His leadership and focus on innovation have strengthened India's transportation infrastructure, enhancing urban mobility and regional connectivity. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ankita, for introducing our esteemed guest. So, when we talk about the infrastructural development, commute transport is the first thing that comes to our mind. And when we talk especially about the eastern states, a lot of development we have seen, especially in the last 1 decade. So, railway infrastructure, a lot has been done by the government sector, but yes, more has been done by the private sector as well. So you being one of the biggest private players over there, what transition have you seen in the past 4 or 5 years? Or is there any emerging trend that you have seen people following or just emerging?
So, thank you for this wonderful question, Chahat. Firstly, I would like to introduce Rahi as a railway infrastructure company. We are based out of Calcutta and having a pan-India presence with projects going on in more than 12 states. Till now, we have completed more than 100 major bridges across India, and we are able to complete track linking for more than 250 kilometers for the Indian Railways and the metros. So, coming to your question, what I feel is that railway is emerging, and there is a huge potential for it to grow and keep growing.
Right.
Especially now with the metros coming in, the high-speed railway that is already in progress, and the other ways of transport like the K-Ride coming in Bangalore, and in other phase 2, phase 3 and tier 2 cities that that they are coming up with. I see that there is a huge boom. And the good part is that the government is stepping forward, and they are allowing the technology partnership to happen with foreign collaborations, and they are playing a very proactive role in transferring this technology to our country. At the same time, they are also initiating and also giving huge incentives for the Indian companies to make the products in India.
Right.
Which at times are better than the foreign products.
Correct.
And I would say that in the coming time there will be a huge growth in all types of transport systems, because what I can see now is that we are rather than growing horizontally, the government is growing vertically now.
Right.
In Delhi, if you see, we have 3-tier roads and metros now.
That's
that
correct,
is happening.
that's correct.
In Nagpur
Multi-level.
already, multi-level. In
That's
Nagpur
correct.
already it is in progress. So there is a huge. This just shows the kind of the technology that metros and railways are adapting now.
Right.
And they are open to this progress, which they want to bring around in India.
Mr. Khaitan, when we talk about infrastructure, building something, we are so focused on actually building something that we sometimes forget about the future, sustainability aspect as well. So you have been in this sector, railway development, railway infrastructure, but how do you ensure sustainability in all your projects? Do you do that?
So yes, sustainability is something that we do follow. And what we feel is that in order to sustain, the government also has to step a little forward, and they have to be more proactive to give more I would say,
Weightage?
weightage to the green environment policies
Green vision,
and
yes.
low carbon emission systems that we on the manufacturing divisions we want to implement. But then there is always it's a very tight rope that we are walking on when it comes to the costs.
Right.
And I still feel that the government is still not yet to to pay the to pay the companies for
But
that.
what are the private players doing? Like, how are you as Rahi Group ensuring that you maintain the sustainability level in all your projects?
So what we are doing is that we are collaborating with foreign companies. Like with one of our collaborations with a Panrol UK company, we have been able to bring that technology to India, and
Right.
the latest development is the Jammu Kashmir line, which has just been inaugurated yesterday.
That's right.
On the 26th of January. We have done 80 kilometers of the railway track using that technology in the Jammu Kashmir line. And once it has been proven and it has been successful, the railway has given us additional 100 kilometers of track linking in other railway projects
That's great.
in northeast India and other parts of metros and states. So in order to bring sustainability, I would say we are moving towards adopting green environment policies in the organization and in the manufacturing division, but we still feel that
A lot has to be
a lot
done.
has to be done from both the sides, from the institution as well as the contractor's side. So I think we are working on it.
Great. So, when we focus on the eastern states, okay, so looking at the topography, looking at the demography, you have been doing projects for several years now. What is the biggest challenge that you as a company has seen or overcome?
So we in eastern side, I would say we have been working a lot in the northeastern states,
Okay.
like states like Mizoram, Manipur, and Assam. They have their own issues local levels that is there.
Probably land acquisition as
I
well.
would land acquisition is a very big challenge because even though the government has policies set in where they should not be sanctioning projects without forest clearances and land acquisitions, but still projects
Right.
are being sanctioned. And we as contractors, when we step in to start the work, the project just gets delayed.
Right.
So that is one very big challenge. Getting good skilled laborers is a very big challenge as of now. So we are moving towards more technology-driven, technology-driven, execution. Financial stability is a very big challenge because as more and more companies are coming in, financial institutions are making their terms more and more stringent for companies. So and with the kind of growth and the kind of infrastructure that's booming in India, I would say government also needs to ease out their financial terms with the contractors so that they are more they are more open to us working with them for this growth.
Right.
And one of the main challenges that
You
I
should have
would say,
discussed it with the minister before. I'm not the right person
think he
to say
knows it
anything
all.
on that.
so yes, one of the main challenges in northeastern side is the local issues that is there, like in the
That
state of
persists,
Mizoram that is
right.
being addressed right now by the government.
But I think it will still prevail somewhere or the other.
Yes, I think it will
It's
still
an ongoing
prevail,
process.
but yes, I think it's an ongoing process,
Right.
and we have seen a lot of development happening in Northeast. So if I would say I've been working there for 15 years, what the situation was there 15 years back and what it is today, there's a lot of difference. So
In the
we are
past
still
5 to
progressing.
7 years, a lot of change has actually happened.
Yes, a lot of change, a lot of projects have come up, a lot of progress has come, and
Right.
there is a huge cooperation that we are getting from the government to make a steady growth.
Also,
in
it
Northeast.
opens the window for a lot of opportunities as well. In the past 6 or 7 years, we have seen a lot of Vande Bharats coming on board. We have seen a tremendous growth, especially in the railway infrastructure, pan-India, not just eastern states, north, east, south, pan-India.
Yes, means I would share one of my personal experiences which I faced is that when we went to Northeast and we were doing this line for Mizoram, it's a new line, and when we started work over there, we saw that engineers and skilled laborers of local skilled laborers who had actually left the state and they had started working in other states had started coming back because they were seeing a lot of infrastructure development over there, so they wanted to work at their own hometown. So this is a huge this is a very big development that is happening when a person sees that he can work where his home is.
Right.
So we have seen this happening in front of us in states like Uttarakhand, in states like Mizoram, Manipur, Assam, everywhere. They are all coming back to their hometown and they want to work over there because there's so much of work over there.
That's great.
So
migration, of course, will also be under the control.
yes, yes.
Also, Mr. Khitan, India is also becoming a manufacturing hub for a lot of sectors, especially when it comes to railway sector, railway infrastructure. How do you maintain the import also, and also how do you maintain that all of the products or some of the products are indigenous?
Right. So in high-speed railway, we have been supplying all the fittings to the high-speed railways for the track linking work. And as I told you, we have a collaboration with a UK company, Panroll, named Panroll. As we started importing the products, we also made it a point to manufacture 80% of the products in India.
Otherwise, the cost also goes up.
The cost also goes up, but we started manufacturing and we were at par, or I would say even better in some products when it came to quality. So this is a very big progress that you know we have done, and obviously the government has supported us a lot in taking this initiative and ensuring that you know a lot of products are made in India, and we get the technology, we learn from them, and we come back to our own country and we make products better than them. So this is something that that has come into the manufacturing division. And other than this, even in the infrastructure where we are making bridges, I would say a lot of technology enhancement is being done. A lot of AI is being used in generating reports.
Right. Also the models.
Yes, and also the models. Yes, that is there. Then there is a huge boom of you know automizations when it comes to manufacturing divisions. A lot of CNC machines that are being utilized, and government is also setting up terms and setting up certain codes which actually enforces the contractors and the manufacturers to implement certain manufacturing systems using CNC machines, which are really modern.
Right.
So this is something that we have been able to do and achieve in our organization.
You know, I think that this also attracts a lot of investments from the neighboring countries as well. So have you seen any surge in terms of investments from some of the other countries in terms of railway infrastructure or the sector?
See, when we say that we are getting the technology, we are collaborating with companies, it means that they are investing in our country and they do have a lot of faith in this country. They do have a lot of faith in this government. And they can see a lot of potential, a lot of growth. Like we are working in the state of Uttarakhand, and there are tunnels being built over there. I would say each and every tunnel is being monitored by a lot of foreigners who have a vast experience, and they have been working since years in countries like Turkey, in countries like Germany, which have a lot of tunnels in their own country.
Right.
So when these people come in, their technology comes in. There are tunnel boring machines that are being imported from companies.
Right.
There are a lot of products that are coming in from these companies. So there is investment that is being done, and this investment is being done because they are seeing a lot of potential in our country. So yes, we can see a lot of investments coming in from the foreign countries.
A lot has been done and a lot has to be done, of course, in the next few years. But one thing, probably one challenge you think that still persists and you would want to eradicate it or overcome it, that's it.
I think the main challenge that I would like to overcome as on date, because I'm seeing that to be a more growing challenge in the coming days, would be getting skilled laborers. That's a very, very big challenge that all the Indian infrastructure companies are going to face in the coming days. So I think it's the best time right now to gear up, to get more technology, to be more technology driven, and to automate the systems so that we are less dependent on skilled laborers, because that is going to be really scarce in the coming days.
Right.
So that is, I think, one of the biggest challenges that we are facing in our infrastructure industry, and which I think will keep growing with time.
No, even I second to that. You know, importing machines is something different. But having a country of 140 crore people and then you're calling people from outside to
Yes.
work here would actually be really scary.
And I think the government is not ready to pay for those foreigners yet.
Right.
So
Right.
we better move to technology which is cheaper, I think.
Right.
Yes. So
Well, Mr. Khaitan, it was such an insightful session, but I'm so
Thank you.
sorry we have a time constraint.
Yes.
And we would definitely be speaking on it probably sometime else.
Right.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I kindly request sir to please stay. And may I request Mr. Amit Singh, Government Digital Sales Head, ABP Network, to please felicitate our guests. Can we have big round applause, everyone? Thank you so much.